I'm here with Mike McCarty from Johns Hopkins Hospital. Mike, thank you so much for having us here today. What were your impressions of the summit?
Actually, I really enjoyed it. I liked hearing this perspective of everybody else that was on the panel. It was interesting to see some of the vendors here and the collaboration that seems to be occurring. So it looks like it's very worthwhile.
I know that was one of your topics you discussed today, was just that vendor collaboration. Tell me a little bit more about your perspective on that.
I think we need more standards and standards-driven approaches as we start to deal with these technologies, especially in the wireless arena. If we're going to integrate the products and services and we're going to allow patients to take these services into their homes, we have to have products that are solid, that work well together, and that can be tested in that kind of an environment. So I'd love to see a quality lab of sorts for wireless industry.
Being right here close to D.C., are you involved with a lot of policy here at Johns Hopkins?
Occasionally, I'll review some policies that, or some, I guess more or less the policies that are up for the legislature, and I'll be asked for an opinion on them, but that's about the extent of it.
Well, this is a show place. Obviously, a lot of hard work. What are your high points looking back at this project?
I think the satisfaction the first day the patients walked in, and the patients and their families. Seeing the clinical staff, especially the nurses, really appreciate what was there. I don't think they truly, even though they went on tours and they had education sessions, I don't think they really appreciated what they had until they began to work with it. And it's really nice to walk down halls and have people say, this is a great building, it's a great facility. My hat's off to the facilities people, the engineers, the architects. It's really been a team effort. It's one that I don't think will ever be forgotten.
I know Tony Nagy was your project manager here. Tell us some your impressions of Tony and his work here, if you can.
I'm sure I can. He's a really nice guy. But besides being a really nice guy, he's the kind of guy that if there's something he doesn't know, he'll tell you he doesn't know it, and he'll go find out. And there aren't too many things he doesn't know about construction and low voltage cabling and some of these systems. And his advice was absolutely instrumental in a lot of the decisions we made. So. Really great guy, great background.
Great to hear. Asking other hospitals that would ask you what your advice to them if they're going to be doing a building construction project, of course not this size, but what would you give them as advice?
Actually, I just left a meeting with a group that's building a campus in a hospital in the Middle East, and my advice to them is put all the infrastructure you can in now. Do it wisely, cut costs where you have to. In today's environment, wire for everything, use wireless where you have to. But I think long term, it's going to be wireless. I think that's the way the industry's headed.
Well, we appreciate you hosting us today and having us in your beautiful facility.
You're certainly welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.